Oh, hi. Didn't see you there. Sorry about that. I was a little distracted by playing. But anyways, today I want to talk to you guys about money. Yeah, money. Because who doesn't love money? I mean, it's been around for so long, so it must be the greatest thing ever invented, right? Right. Well, specifically, I want to talk to you guys about raising the minimum wage. There are reasons why and reasons you can get involved. Reason why could be it improves the economy, and it's been proven that if we raise the minimum wage, the economy improves. Ways to get involved, talk. Literally what I'm doing right now, and probably what you're doing during this video. Yeah, so you just need to talk to higher authority management, to be exact, and they'll most likely listen. It's been proven that they have, and they've taken action on it. So let's dig deeper into raising the minimum wage.
Australia has one of the highest minimum wages in the Asia Pacific nations at almost $10 an hour, well, 9.54 to be exact. They haven't had a recession in 25 years and their economy is thriving. Coincidence? I think not.
People might say that increasing the minimum wage will increase prices. Well, yes, that's inflation, but here's how I see it. If they raise minimum wage, your money increases, and then you'll be able to pay for those higher prices. For every question, there's an answer.
Now let's see what we have in the US. As you can see, some states have a higher, the same, below, or no laws for minimum wage. The states that have a higher minimum wage have some of the best economies. Some with the same minimum wage are struggling economies. No coincidence, huh?
Illinois may have a minimum wage that's over the national minimum wage, which is only $7.25 an hour, which is really low. But Illinois is $8.25, but that's still not enough. I mean, as you can see, this state is still in debt, and it's bad. It's one of the worst in the country. But if you look at a state like Washington, for example, they have a city, Seattle. I'm pretty sure most of you guys know that. Um, they are thriving right now. They are $15 an hour, and that economy is just doing fantastic. It's one of the top 10 in the nation. Now I want to talk about talking with you guys, literally talking to upper management specifically to fix this problem having a low minimum wage. Um, Having a low minimum wage is rough on the person who's working because it makes it harder to provide for the family, harder to get the necessary tools for life, and it's a rough life if you're making minimum wage. And that's why there have been so many strikes. I mean, if you look at McDonald's, the fight for $15 an hour, I mean, the Chicago public schools weren't really necessarily for money, but they were for better working conditions. But there seems to be a trend here, right? Because all those strikes, they've got what they wanted. I mean, they got McDonald's, the fight for 15, they got their higher minimum wage. The CPS, Chicago Public Schools, they got the better working conditions, and now they're back at work. I mean, their history tends to repeat itself. So if the minimum wage needs to be hired, I mean, it possibly could happen in the next like 5 to 10 years. I mean, it's raised $7 nationally since 1938. It was 25 cents back then. I mean, can you imagine living with 25-cent income an hour? I couldn't. I mean, I only make $8.25 an hour. That's why I made this video, because we need we need people to fight for the higher minimum wage. All right, time for a little recap. So today, I talked to you guys about raising minimum wage and what it would do for the economy and what we should do to raise the minimum wage and how we can handle it. So I talked to you about raising it to $10 and how it would improve the economy. Places have proved that theory, and like Seattle, Washington, Australia, and many more examples. How you can get involved is talking to your higher authority. Yes, talking, I know, right? It sounds hard, but it's actually pretty easy. I mean, just look at all the strikes that they've had. Not necessarily talking, but it works. Now, I'm not saying going on strike would work, but it's proved to be effective. So I hope you guys learned a lot, and I hope you guys take advantage of what I've just shown you, and let's get that minimum wage raised to $10. Raising the minimum wage? Yeah, raising the minimum wage. I like that. I've been recommending it since I got here. I even brought it up in my interview. I like that. Raising the minimum wage. I say, bring it on.